What's up, nerds? What's up, nerds? Goz Master here with another Magic the Gathering puzzle quest. Today's quest, part 2, is we're still doing the PM2 stuff. That's talking about the release. There's a new event that's coming called Mana Burn, and no entry fee, standard restrictions, number of nodes 1, duration 46 hours, charges is 12. When you win, I'm assuming you get a PM2 pack. Yes, so they don't have the rewards here. I'm assuming, but I'm also assuming that once you get that, you get a PM2 pack. So if they do that fairly regularly, at least once a week, you can crank through over 100 weeks or whatever it is to get so over 2 years, you could have a complete PM2 collection set. We'll see, along with the gold you invest into it. So I took a big chunk out of that. I really wanted to spend this one going over some of the massive changes and fixes that are happening to cards and planeswalkers and some balancing changes. So let's get right into it because some big stuff has happened. The fixed soft locks being generated when a player matches a gem associated with a dungeon brought to you into play. Okay, I didn't know that. I didn't know how many people were playing with dungeons. They fixed Wild Research executing its mana field effect more than once per play. That sucks. I really wish you guys would have done the opposite of that. That card is good enough without some of the cards that are in play right now, but that just makes it unplayable. It's not a fun card now. It's worthless. They fixed Lord Windgrace's machine distrust, making supports lose more than 9 shield instead of up to 9. Well, that's not a fix. That sucks. Fixed Spree not being available for cards fetch with Oko, the Ringleader's Great Heist. What? So Spree not being available for cards fetch with Oko, the Ringleader's Great Heist. We did not know that. Fixed non-creature cards triggering Satoru the Infiltrator. Okay, we knew that was coming, but that's not really. Most of my builds didn't include non-creature cards, so you can still do the creature triggers. I have to go read the card just to make sure they didn't change the verbiage on it. Which I think is fine. Fixed Yavimaya, Cradle of Growth, having the planes subtype, whatever, minor things. Here's really the big stuff. Balancing change. Change the mythic card Blossoming Tortoise. Before the change, when this creature enters a battlefield or attacks, destroy the top 4 cards from your library, then return the first creature's support land from your graveyard to play under your control. At the beginning, return yada yada yada. Now, right, after the change, when this creature enters a battlefield or attacks, destroy top 4 cards of your library, then return the last support land card from your graveyard to play under your control. That's it. No creatures, no nothing. At the beginning of your turn, convert X gems to green. X is 2 times the number of land cards you control. When a land creature enters a battlefield under your control, and gets reinforced, it gets +1/+1. So effectively, dead. T is out of the GA. Let's see what they did to the rest. Anything else? Oh, change the rare Thunderous Debut. Before the change, you know what it did. After the change, pick one of the first 4 creature cards from your library, fetch that card, bargain, put that card into play under your control instead. So it's not casting it. No, it did the same thing. What's the difference? Oh, boo. So Thunder's Debut beforehand was, okay, pick a card, put it on the board, bargain, pick a card, put it on the board. Now it's pick a card, put it in hand, bargain, put it on the board instead. It's still good, but that's rough, man. That's rough. Ghalta, Stampede Tyrant. My girl Ghalta has been nerfed, my friends. After the change, when this creature enters the battlefield, convert 15 gems to green. This effect can trigger only once per turn. Oof. Lame. Lame. I would have rather they just nerfed it down to like 8 mana. Not that. That. She's still good, but she's not great. And finally, Atraxa the Grand Unifier. This one I'm sad. After the change, when this creature enters the battlefield, fetch the first creature card from your library, fetch the first spell from your library, fetch the first support from your library. Those cards gain half of their mana. Last 3 cards in here. Oh. The last 3 cards. Oh, subtle. Very subtle. So you have to have room in hand to gain those, and it won't gain mana to... Ooh, that's a crafty nerf. That is a crafty nerf. It won't make a bit of difference inside of... Omniscience. It's still going to be one of the go-to creatures in Omniscience, but that's fine. Change a rare card called Colony Garden before the change, when the support, after the change. When the support enters the board, seed a gem. At the beginning of your turn, convert 3 gems to green. At the beginning of the combat on your turn, create an elemental token, then oh, boo. They used to create the elemental tokens anytime you broke the seed, so that makes those not worth it. Change a rare card, Splashy Spellcaster. No, not Splashy! Wait, before the change, target creature control gains. After the change, when you cast a spell card, the first creature without roll. Yes! Yes! Thank you, Webcore. Thank you. I've been grumbling about how I hate how this thing gets targeting and does all that stuff, But in this one, they actually changed it, so now it's just the first creature automatically detected. Thank you, Webcore. I'll take that because I don't play with Ghalta very much. I know Nalthazar will be sad face. I know a lot of people are going to be sad face over GTA, but that's fine. I think the meta was getting really sick of facing GTA. Now enter the age of Splashy Spellcaster. I love it. Thank you, Webcore. All right, so those are the big changes that are happening here. What do you think, my friends? Those are some massive adjustments, man. Big time stuff that's happening here. GTA is effectively dead. You know, it's still going to be good. It just won't be OP like it was. And that is fine, by my opinion, my friends. All right, till our next quest, my friends, get into the Discord. I appreciate you. Comment, like, subscribe. As always, till the next quest.